Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today I have another pistol optic review for you, and that is another offering from Gideon Optics, and it's the Judge RMSC footprint little guy. Let's check it out. All right, for full transparency, Gideon did send me this and two other optics. I've already got a video on the Rock. Love that optic. It's on my Taurus G3C, and I find myself shooting that pistol more than other pistols now because of that optic. And this one is pretty nice as well. That is as far as my relationship with Gideon goes. I do have an affiliate account with them, so any links that I give you are affiliate links. I do get a small kickback from them when you purchase through those links, and any help to the channel would be appreciated. So if you're interested in something like this or any of the other Gideon stuff that I do, and you shop through those links, it'll help out. Thank you. So Gideon Optics Judge, I have about 250, 300 rounds on this. Pretty low round count for me when it comes to optics testing. I normally do 500 to 1,000, usually a minimum of 500. But at 6 to 8 rounds at a time in this G43, I'm tired of shooting it, and I want to do the review. It is mounted on this AIM Surplus W3 slide, fit very, very nicely, and it complements the G43 very well. Couple quick specs about it. It's got a window of 21 millimeter wide, 16 millimeter tall, a very crisp 3 MOA dot. The body of it is 7075 T6 aluminum. It takes a 2023 bottom mount battery. That's important to note that it is a bottom mount battery, which means that when and if your battery dies, which this has a 50,000 hour realistic battery life, which is fairly common in pistol optics today, but a 50,000 hour battery life. They were able to stuff a 2023 in this, and if you have to change it, you have to remove the optic to change it. It came with 4 sets of screws for the various mounting plates and options and things like that. It does have 45 MOA adjustment, both elevation and windage, for a total of 90 with half MOA clicks. Each click is very crisp and audible. Very, very nice feeling. The Gideon has raised the bar, in my opinion. As it pertains to this more budget end of optic, Gideon has raised the bar for all other budget optics to try to meet. Now, it is IPX7 rated, has parallax 3 out to 33 yards, which is really all you need for a pistol optic. Has soft touch buttons on each side of it, and the brightness levels go all the way up to near fire bright. And I mean, daytime, middle of the day like this on a white background, I can clearly see the red dot. So there is a slight, very slight blue hue, the blue filter to the glass. The glass is otherwise extremely clear, and the definition through it is nice. It doesn't have any wobble, doesn't have any fisheye or anything like that. Like I said, Gideon has certainly raised the bar on budget optics. Fits this slide very well. RMSC footprint and Holosun K. As you can see here, it just barely comes over the edge of this AIM Surplus slide. It otherwise fits this, like I said, it complements this very well. Now, it has worked flawlessly to this point. Like I said, between 200 and 300 rounds. Again, at 6 to 8 rounds per magazine. I just got tired of shooting this gun, so low round count. However, it has held up fine. But let's go ahead and do my standard abuse test. Okay, I have 6 rounds of MagTech 115 grain loaded up. And the 6 rounds is because I'm gonna do 1 shot. That's gonna be the rest of my point of aim, wherever that round lands. So we're gonna do an accuracy test here at 7 yards. Whew. I am not a good shot with the G43, so just be aware. I'm gonna go for the top of the A zone. Okay, that's my point of aim from here on out. All right, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but let's go take a look at it. So here we go. This was the first shot, second shot, and then the other 4 shots right there. Let's do the drop test. All right, got 5 rounds in this mag now. I am all clear. Dot is on the hood. On each side. Actually, I flipped over. Dot is still on. Let's see if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna wipe some dirt out of it here real quick because the lens got dirty. Lots of crud in there, but ooh, that slide shut kind of slow. So 5 more shots, same point of aim. A lot of crap went in this slide. So let's go look at it. So some of this may be me, some of it may not be me, because these 3 rounds kind of went back to where I was originally shooting, but then I had these 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 5 more shots just to make sure it's not me. All right, so make sure there's no crap in there. I don't want another hang up. 5 more shots. So basically the same places. So I mean, I essentially got another one in here, and I kind of followed this L shape again. So let's do the racking off the table test. All right, here we go. I think I gave it a lot of hell there. There's some plastic from my table. There's some blood from my hand. Dot is still on. Dot is still on. See if you can see that. And some blood from my hand. Let's do this. So that's some of that disparage. The disparity is certainly me, because that time, if it shifted 0 because of the drop test, then the racking it off the table re-zeroed it, because check this out. Outside of this one, which was likely me, all my shots were right in here. I had one here, and then I had the rest were right in here. I would call that a pass. Again, I'm not great with the 43. So this is something I just started doing here recently. I started it actually with the Gideon Rock, but you know, with all that crud in the slide, I'll bet you this thing needs a bath. Oh yeah. Get some of that dirt out, you know. Oh, this thing's slippery now with the oil all over it and water. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, I really need it to puddle in there. You know what I mean? I need it to soak in real well. Dot is still on. I hope this thing runs now that it's oil free. My hands are slick as shit. And back to the target. We're gonna go for headshots. I don't have high hopes here because my hands are so slick. Let's try it though. Oh my gosh. I cannot hold on to this thing to save my life. Oh, that was fun. But it's still working. It's still working. I don't know if you can see that. It held up to a bunch of water being in it as well. Drink water. So, end of the day, have I had any issues with this at all? Functionally, I've not. There was one problem that was very, very minor, and that was right after I got it, the plus button. So these buttons are not like impregnated or anything into the aluminum. They're glued on. They're rubber covers that are glued on. And I racked it like this, and the rubber cover came off of the plus side. Never happened to the minus side, but it did happen to the plus side. I took it home, put a drop of Gorilla Glue gel on it, pressed it into place, let it sit. It's been fine since. So it was just a matter of in production, maybe a little bit, maybe it missed the glue spot, or there just wasn't as much on it as there should have been. Outside of that, functionally, I've had zero issues with this Gideon Judge. Again, I think Gideon is raising the bar for budget-minded optics. Again, this one is very clear, very crisp, and waterproof, and apparently shockproof, but very crisp, very clear. Even being on a 43, I enjoy shooting it. I don't like shooting this gun, if I hadn't said that. But yeah, like I like shooting the Rock better because it's a bigger optic, but for a tiny RMSC footprint optic, I think this is a really cool option. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I do appreciate Gideon sending me these optics. The next one to come up is the Mediator. I've been running it on a rifle since I got it, and it's doing well, but I haven't abuse tested it yet, so we'll see that in another video. So I appreciate Gideon sending these out. They've been super cool to work with, raising the bar for budget-minded optics. Check out, if you want to, the Judge. I may or may not have a way for you to find that down below. And if you like this sort of content, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below as well. Have you heard of Gideon? What have you heard about Gideon? They're pretty new. They're this year new on the market. So there's been a wave of things that have been hitting YouTube and social media, and I want to know what you think about what you've seen thus far. So I appreciate all my supporters out there, all the members. If you want to become a member of the channel, it's very easy to do so. Just go to the homepage of my channel. You can join, and I think you can even join down below. It's right near the subscribe button. It's right near the subscribe button. If you roll down, scroll down right now, you'll see a red button that says subscribe. I promise you, it takes zero time to hit that button. just messing with you guys. Thank you to all my supporters out there. Thank you to Gideon Optics for sending that out to me, and the Rock and the Mediator. And that's it. We'll talk to you guys later.